Let's do a little Q&A. Hi guys, welcome back or welcome to my channel. If you're new in today's video, I thought I would do a Q&A, especially since a lot of people have subscribed to me lately, which thank you so much because that is just so exciting and cool to kind of see my little mini YouTube journey and I guess my little channel grow. It's just super exciting. So I'm super grateful and thankful for all of you, but I thought that since I have a ton of new subscribers from when I started YouTube, I guess a year ago, but I guess when I started to reamp it and kind of start it over. So mid-April when I posted my review on my Canon G7X camera. Ever since then, I kind of got a lot of new subscribers and new people to kind of follow along with me. So like I said, I thought I would do a Q&A just so that my new subscribers can get to know me a little better. So I put a poll on my Instagram, or I guess a little Q&A thing asking for questions. And I also posted on my YouTube community, which I didn't think I was gonna get a lot of answers from. And I didn't. I got one, but I will definitely answer that question. I also found a ton of questions online about new YouTubers and kind of for subscribers to get to know someone. So I picked some questions from there, but I have a ton of questions in my notes app that I want to use, and some of them are from Instagram and some of them are, or I guess one of them is from my YouTube community, but other than that, they're all just online that I found that I thought would be kind of interesting to know about me. So let's get started. The first question is how old are you? I am 18 years old. I started my channel when I was 16, reamped it when I was 17, and I guess I posted my Canon G7X review video on my 18th birthday. So April 16th, I turned 18, and I guess I posted my first video again on my birthday when I turned 18. Second question is, do you have any pets? I do have one dog. I had two dogs in the past. They passed away last year, but we just got a new dog about a month ago. His name's Samu, and he's a golden retriever. He's literally the cutest thing ever, and I love him so much. The third question is, are you an introvert or an extrovert? And I feel like I'm a mix of both, and I guess you can be a mix of both. I'm not very introverted, but I'm not very extroverted, but I have qualities of both, if that makes sense. So when I first meet someone, I'm not super crazy. I'm not super out there and just super extroverted, I guess you could say. I am definitely more introverted and more shy when it comes to new people. However, when I get to know that person, then I will be my crazy self and I'll be super extroverted. But I feel like it takes a little while for me to kind of break out of that shell and kind of get used to someone, because I definitely don't just put myself out there. And I guess that's why this whole YouTube thing and kind of telling everyone on my Instagram and all the people that I know, that was definitely hard for me to do. But I knew that I just had to rip the band-aid off and just get it over with, because at some point in my life they were either gonna find out, or there was no point in me just doing this behind everyone's back, because why? There's just no point. So I just had to rip the band-aid off. I did that about 2 months ago, I feel like, and it's been fine. People have definitely been oh, I didn't know you had a YouTube channel. It's sometimes I wouldn't say it's embarrassing, because I guess this is something I like to do. So if it's something I like to do, why is it embarrassing? It's not embarrassing unless you make it embarrassing. But I've gotten to a point where I just don't really care what anyone thinks about my YouTube channel, because I think it's fun, and I think this is something I could potentially, hopefully, maybe, let's manifest it, that I could do in the future. So here we are, and I'm hoping that people just kind of support me, and if they don't, then it is what it is, and I'm still gonna do it anyway, so it doesn't really matter. I don't really care about their opinions. So I guess I would say I'm a very good mix of introverted and extroverted though. But I did used to be a lot more introverted when I was younger. I feel like I'm definitely more extroverted now, but I'm definitely not, I wouldn't say I'm an extrovert. Next question is, how many countries have you been to? I don't know, but I can tell you how many continents I've been to. I've been to 5 continents. I've been to North America, obviously, because I live in North America, South America, Europe, Asia, and Africa. So I've been to 5 different continents. I have not been to Australia, and I've not been to Antarctica, and I think it'd be so cool to go to Antarctica. There was this one girl in my grade, or no, she wasn't in my grade, she was a year older than me, and she went to Antarctica when I was a junior and she was a senior. I feel like that's just so cool. I want to go to Antarctica. And Australia, I just want to go. I don't even know what there is in Australia, but I'm sure it's fun and there's a ton of things to do. So I definitely hope I can go to Australia someday. But my dream vacation is going to Greece. I would love to go to Greece and just island hop on Greece. But let me see if I can think about the countries that I've been to. So North America, United States, obviously, Mexico. Technically I've been in Canada, but I wouldn't count it because I stopped in Canada at an airport to go somewhere else. So I wouldn't count that as being in Africa, or Africa. Being in Canada. South America, I think it's just Ecuador. In Central America, I've been to Panama, and then in the Caribbean, I've been to the Bahamas, Jamaica. That was all like on a cruise though, but I think I would still count that I've been there. And then let's see, Asia, only China. I went to China when I was in like 7th grade, I think. Europe is France, Italy, Belgium, Spain, and I think that's it. But honestly, I don't really remember because I was really young, and I don't have a lot of like any memory of those countries, but I know I've been there, but I just don't remember. I'm literally editing this video right now, like literally right now. But I forgot. I went to Dubai, which I know Dubai is not a country, it's a city in the UAE, but I went to, I guess, UAE and Qatar. I forgot to put those in, but yes, I went there last November for the World Cup, so November 2022. And then Africa, I went to Kenya when I think I was in 5th grade going into 6th grade, so it was the summer going into middle school, I think. But yeah, Africa was definitely like the coolest trip I've ever been on. It was so fun, like safaris and everything, insane. Okay, the next question. These are all from online, so I'll get to the ones on Instagram soon. But the next question is, what is your favorite TV show? And currently, well, I don't know what my favorite TV show of all time is, but currently I'm watching The Blacklist. I just finished watching Breaking Bad. I have watched The Night Agent, which was really good. So if you need a show on Netflix to go watch The Night Agent, because that show was so good. Like if you like action and I don't know, just like an action TV show, The Night Agent is really good. Breaking Bad was good. Blacklist I'm watching right now, and then I'm also watching Suits with my mom. So whenever like we both have time, we watch Suits, but Suits is really good too. I really like, those are like the only ones I remember right now that are like kind of relevant. Oh, and The Summer I Turned Pretty. I feel like the second season isn't as good as the first one was, but it's still really good. And I was very surprised. I'm not gonna spoil anything, but I was very surprised when 2 people kissed. I didn't think that was gonna happen, but it did, so yeah. Okay, so now moving on to kind of Instagram questions that I got from people that follow me on Instagram, so like my friends, and yeah, just my friends, because I don't think people follow me on Instagram. Go follow me on Instagram, and I'll definitely pop up more like things and prompts, and I don't know. If you want to get to know me, ask me questions. Please ask me questions, because I would love to answer them. Comment down below questions and I will definitely answer them. And yeah, these are the only questions I got from people, so these are the only questions I'm answering. But like I said, if you have any other questions for me, just put them in the comments down below and I will definitely go through them and answer them for you as best I can. But yeah, so these are now questions on Instagram. I'll pop them up here. What got you started on YouTube? Honestly, what got me started on YouTube is when I watched people on YouTube, I thought they were so cool. I was like, I want to do that. Like, that seems like so fun. I didn't even know that I liked editing, but I kind of picked up on editing really fast because I guess it was just something I was interested in, and I would look up videos on YouTube and I would look up how to edit on iMovie, because that's what I used to edit on. I now edit on CapCut, but when I first started, I would edit on iMovie, and I would kind of look up all the tips and tricks on how to edit on iMovie. And there was like this 1-hour video on just how to edit on iMovie, and I literally watched the whole thing. It was so fun. So I think the whole like videoing, editing, and kind of, I don't know, putting myself out there a little bit kind of captivated me and wanting to do YouTube. And ever since I was young, I've always loved to pick up the camera and just record things. So I think I have a video on my 18th birthday vlog. I have a little video on, it was literally me with like my parents' old like camcorder, and I was in like my Minion pajamas, and I was in my mom's closet, and I was literally yelling like grandma pants, and I was like, I don't even know what I was doing. But I've always loved to kind of pick up the camera and record anything and just record my life, because I feel like if it's on video, then I can like look back and I can see like the memories and all like the tiny little details that I may have forgotten. And then also I feel like if I didn't record it, then it didn't happen. So I don't know, I love making little tiny like montages too. Like on my TikToks, you'll see montages of like a day in my life, or if I go on vacation or do something fun with my friends, like I will record little bits and pieces and kind of put them together into like a little montage. Just love doing that so I can look back and see the memories on it. And also I just love connecting with other people, so online it's really easy to connect with other people. And so I don't know, it was always something I was interested in, and definitely something I was embarrassed about doing though, because I knew that if I started posting, then eventually someone from school or someone from gymnastics would find it. And at the same time, if it's something I like, then I don't know why it would be embarrassing, and I kind of of just, like I said, ripped the band-aid off. Now I don't really care. Like, people bring it up and I'm like, yep. And they're like, oh, I watched your YouTube video. I'm like, yo, thanks for the views, because it gives me watch time hours. And so what, honestly, I don't know, it's just something I like to do, so that's kind of what got me started on YouTube. So I guess going off of that a little bit, someone on my YouTube communities page asked, who is your biggest inspiration and or role model? And that is always like a big question, and they always ask me this everywhere and I never know how to answer it. But I guess in the YouTube world and the social media world, who's my inspiration? I would say Lexi Hidalgo and Anna Stowell. They are definitely like the vibe I want to go for, and definitely like what I want to kind of live out like. So it always seems like they're at the beach, and Lexi Hidalgo is currently like renovating a house right now, and it just seems so fun. Like, she just captures all the small little moments and details about her life, and that's kind of what I want to do. I think it's just really fun to see these people live out their life and live out their best life and just kind of have fun and go along, go with the flow. Anna Stowell too, like, she literally is at the beach all the time, or at least it seems like she's at the beach all the time, and just seems like she's having like the best time ever. And then also, I guess someone more my age, Allison Gonzalez definitely is like an inspo to me. Like, I feel like I've watched their channel for like ever, but I love watching her It's Me Allie channel, and it gives me a lot of inspiration on like videos that I want to do. Even though she's like, I think 2 years younger than me, like, she's still super mature for her age, and she's so like seems like so fun, such a good vibe. And I don't know, I'd love to be friends with her, but we'll see. Outside of the YouTube world and outside of the social media world, I would say that my parents, and I feel like it's so cliche to say, but like, I feel like my parents are my biggest inspiration. They literally raised me. Like, I literally look up to them and like look up to what they do and what they did, and I don't know, they're just the biggest inspiration. They support me through like literally everything. So I would say my parents are definitely my biggest role models and inspiration. Okay, so back to Instagram. I got asked, are you excited to go to college? And I'm so excited to go to college. Like, I don't think you understand. Definitely scared, definitely a little bit like kind of nervous and scared, but I'm also super excited. I'm super excited to spend more time with my roommate, because I haven't spent a lot of time with her. I literally only spent 2 hours with her one time at Target, but she seemed so sweet, so fun. So I'm really excited to spend more time with her and definitely meet new people and just like experience new experiences, because college isn't only about academics. Like, yes, a huge part of college is academics, but also it's the experiences that you get and the people that you meet and kind of this whole new life that you start. So I'm really excited for that, and I'm really excited to live on my own, be my own person, and not have to depend so much on my parents as much as I do now. Kind of just like learn how to live on my own, if that makes any sense. Okay, so Kate asked me a lot of questions. Okay, I'm gonna answer all of Kate's questions. So first one is, what was your favorite event when you did gymnastics? If you guys didn't know, I did gymnastics ever since I was 2. Then I quit when I was like 13, 14 because I dislocated my elbow. I didn't really get back into like the groove, and I like lost all of my skills. So I was like, no, I'm done. And then I started coaching gymnastics. So I literally just like had my last practice because I'm going to college soon. So I just had my last practice coaching these girls like a few days ago, which is kind of sad because gymnastics has been a part of my life for like ever. But I guess to answer Kate's question, my favorite event in gymnastics was floor, and that's probably because that was my best event. Literally on floor I would get like a 9.5, and on every other event I would get in like the 8s. At least like after I dislocated my elbow, like a year after I decided to compete, and then after that I was like, no, I can't do this anymore. But for the longest time it was bars, because I was really good at bars when I was younger, but then it was floor, and I guess ever since I quit it's been floor because it was the best event that it was the event that I was best at. So I guess floor was my best and favorite event. What was your least favorite event when you did gymnastics? So my least favorite was probably vault, because I was trying to do a souk for the longest time. And if you don't know what a souk is, it's like you just run, jump on the springboard, round off over the vault table, and then flip. And I was trying to do souks for the longest time, and I could never get them. Like, I could never get enough height out of them. So my vaults were always just super basic, and I didn't really like it. And vault's just honestly so boring. Like, like if you're good at vault and you like vault, good for you, but it was just never my event. And beam was also like kind of iffy because nobody wants to flip on a 4-inch platform or like 4-inch surface. I don't know, probably vault though. Kate asked, what are you most excited for college? And I already answered this question kind of a little bit before, but just living on my own and kind of getting new experiences is what I'm most excited for. But she also asked, what are you least excited for college? I'm least excited for probably the school part. No, I'm just kidding. I think the dining hall part, because my dad cooked like every day and I love my dad's cooking. Like I literally, to me, it's like the best cooking ever. My brother said dining food isn't super bad, but I think it's just like dining hall. I don't know. I think just probably like the food in the dining halls, and or also the communal bathrooms. I really am not looking forward to showering in communal bathrooms and brushing my teeth in communal bathrooms and just using communal bathrooms. That is also what I'm not excited for college. Okay, Kate's last question. What is your favorite animal? My favorite animal is a monkey probably, but I feel like I've said that forever. Maybe like a sea turtle or a dolphin. Like we're just gonna go with a monkey. Are you a chair or a table? I would say that I am a table. Why? I don't know. I just had to pick one, so I'm just gonna say I'm a table. Tristan asked, are you excited for college? Yes, I'm super excited for college, Tristan. Lexi also asked, what are you most excited for college? Just living on my own, being independent. Also like the fairs and like clubs and stuff. I'm excited to like join clubs. And also, my job. I'm really excited for my job. Will, I'm not answering your question. Krish asked, when are you coming to Chicago? Krish, I'm coming soon. You just have to tell me when. So I'm gonna move on back to questions I found online that I thought could be interesting. Next question is, what's your sign? My sign, I'm an Aries. I was born on April 16th, so I'm an Aries. I don't know if that's good or bad. I have no idea like what an Aries is or like what that means to be an Aries. So if you know, let me know. Yeah, I'm an Aries. I don't know if that's good or bad, but also let me know what I'm compatible with. Next question is, what do you like to do in your free time? I love to spend time with my friends. I really love traveling, but I haven't been able to travel in a while just because it's so expensive. And like if I'm not traveling with my parents, honestly, like I didn't realize how expensive like traveling can get. So I love to travel. I want to travel all the time if I could, and just kind of explore new places, see new cultures, and just explore, because I love seeing new things. Also, I do like making friendship bracelets. I have a ton on my wrist and I want to make more, but also they take up a lot of time. I like shopping. I love shopping. I just need more money, but I love shopping. Okay, the last question is, do you want to do YouTube for a living? I feel like this is a loaded question. If I can make a stable income off of YouTube, yes, I think I would want to do it for a living. However, if it doesn't pan out that way, and that's okay, like it doesn't have to, like I definitely would want it to, because I love doing YouTube and kind of things like this. But if it doesn't pan out that way, then that's okay. And I don't know, we'll see what happens. I'm getting a degree. Hopefully I'm getting a degree in college, marketing and international business and French. If this doesn't work out, which I hope it will, but if this doesn't work out, then I can always find a job in marketing and maybe make this like a little side hustle. But I guess if I can make this into a living, like if I can live off of YouTube, then yes, I would want to make YouTube and social media my full-time job. But if it doesn't, then it doesn't, and that's okay. Okay, I think that is all of the questions that I had. Please let me know if you guys have any more questions for me, because I know I have a ton of new subscribers and I don't think I ever did any of these like Q&A videos. So if you have any more questions for me, just leave them down in the comments below and I would love to answer them. And thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys for kind of growing this community, and I'm really excited to see where this channel goes. And yeah, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.